Myanmar's military has admitted it did launch an airstrike in the central part of the country, but it's pinning the blame for civilian deaths on resistance forces. Still, the United Nations and others are condemning the army for what is believed to be its deadliest attack since taking power in a coup 2 years ago. CNA's Leong Wai-kit with this report.
This is what's left of a village in central Myanmar, and what's left of the victims after the Myanmar army rained bombs down on these villages. Photos of the aftermath of the airstrike have been making their rounds on social media. Most, as you can imagine, are just way too graphic to be shown on TV. I've seen photos of dismembered bodies, corpses without heads, limbs and intestines spilled out. Civilians, including women and children, had gathered for an event planned by the resistance forces in Sagaing. But on Tuesday morning, the army attacked them. But local media say the army bombed the village twice. The second attack came hours after the first, while rescuers were searching for survivors. The army also released a statement claiming their bombs were not meant to harm civilians. It went further to blame the resistance forces for using civilians as human shields.
Citizens are not terrorists. Just because you are opposed to this junta, and the vast majority of people in Myanmar are opposed to them, very deep, very strong opposition all across the country. Because you are opposed to the junta does not make you a terrorist. But in the mind of the junta, it does. And therefore, even if you're a child, you are fair game as far as they're concerned.
The United Nations condemned the attack and called for accountability. Earlier, the US and UK slapped sanctions on Myanmar, making it tougher for them to buy jet fuel. The civilian National Unity Government has again called on the international community to act quickly and help end violence in Myanmar. ASEAN leaders are set to gather for a summit in Indonesia next month, where the topic of Myanmar is believed to weigh heavily on their agenda. Leong Wai-kit, CNA.